So if you're considering selling your law firm, you may be asking yourself, what's the process? What are those steps that I'm going to go through as a seller or an owner of my firm to sell to another? Well, the first is discovery. In the discovery phase, you're really looking at setting your goals and your needs. What is really the goal for selling your firm? Is it personal continuation plan? Like you want to make sure your firm can continue on for your employees, for your clients, for the community? Or is it a financial goal that you want to see? Is it one that you just want to make sure you have a place to practice forever and you don't want to own the firm anymore? You just want to be a practicing attorney. What are those goals as part of it? The other part of discovery, getting your house in order, getting those financials together, getting the data together to present to a potential buyer. Getting it ready for the market is part of that discovery phase, and none more important than knowing what your law firm valuation is. What is the value that you've built and you can transfer to another? Huge part of the discovery phase before you move forward, knowing what your value is and knowing what deal terms are acceptable to you and that will work for your firm and the financials and the overall structure for a buyer to entertain. So that's your discovery phase. The next one is really to go forward into the market. And in the market phase, we're really looking at the structure of entertaining and presenting in confidential discussions to prospective buyers. What should those first conversations be like? If you're having those meetings, those first dates as I call them, what does that look like? And what should you be asking a buyer for you to determine, is this the right fit? And then once you go forward, what expectations that the buyer is going to ask for you and you need to have ready to supply so they can start putting together hopefully an offer for you to consider. And once you get that offer in that market stage, it's really about reviewing that offer. What terms are reasonable and what terms are not reasonable? What can you ask for or what you can't ask for? And once you complete a deal and you have an offer accepted, you're moving into the close phase, the exciting part where the parties are moving together to get to that closing. You're going through due diligence on operational items. What's the transition plan? How are you going to announce this to your team, to the clients, to the outside world? And then how are you going to transition and introduce the buyer, the new firm, the individual attorney to your clients, the community, otherwise to preserve that value and make it successful? All part of the close phase. The legal agreements, the financial coordination, all part of that. So remember, 3 steps to make selling successful. First, discovery. Second is market. And third is close. Do those and hopefully you achieve success as well.